Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your two favorite delinquents for the podcast from Saturdays to Sunday. I'm Kale.
I'm Cam.
And today, it's going to be a really good one. So, we just had our past 50th episode. It's been blowing up. It's been actually doing really good. And with that being said, it has kind of blown up, but not in the way that you guys think. So in our mind, it has. We were getting more recognition, more views.
For us.
It's not like, again,
we got some hate.
We got some hate. We've experienced some hate, guys. And
it's kind of exciting.
It's kind of exciting because Cam and I haven't experienced hate yet. Obviously, good, bad, it coexists. We understand that, negative, positive. But with that being said, in honor of this, I thought that we should read some of the comments because they're quite entertaining.
And before he's going to read the comments, I'm already jumping off on some of them. I got called smooth brain by multiple people. I understand it. It's fine. Reggie Bush versus Barry Sanders.
All good.
I understand it.
People allowed to have their
Me taking Reggie was not saying I don't like Barry Sanders and I don't respect his game.
That's not what we're saying. No,
but guess what? I'm sticking to it.
Sticking to his guns.
I don't care.
All
I
right.
don't care what the people said. I did notice a trend. Generational,
yes.
It seemed.
Some older
I'm not
people
going to
mad.
Some older people. Also a friend of ours. Too much older, but a friend of ours also was very Barry Sanders.
Yes.
Even after seeing the stats that I laid out, and for those that maybe didn't see the comments,
Cam's
we're just going to dive into the stats aren't everything,
but they help.
But when we look down to it, and first of all, I do want to say with some context too, two different eras, running heavy era back then with Barry Sanders, Oklahoma State as well. Different type of schedule with what USC went through. Also a little bit more pass heavy, not like we see today, but more than Oklahoma State in 1988. Reggie Bush, though, 9.4 yards per touch, including receptions. Barry Sanders, also including his receptions, 7.5 yards per touch. He obviously led with the touchdowns, 37 versus 19. He had 2 less games. That's great. Reggie Bush also played 6 ranked teams that year, including Texas, which they lost to, but he also still had a good game, whereas Oklahoma State in 1988 played 3 ranked teams. So I'm looking at strength of schedule here as well, folks. I'm looking at it. And
we're not diminishing the players.
It's closer. No, but it's a closer argument than people think. People out here like, oh my God, how can you pick Reggie Bush, blah, blah, blah. No, it's closer argument than you think. Take a step back. I might have bias because he was my childhood for college football.
Yep.
Acknowledge your bias that he might have been your childhood in 1988. All right? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm getting at. All right, T-Throne, both great running backs. Generational talents.
That's
all I'm saying.
Let me say this, too. Everybody is 100% entitled to their own opinion. You can get mad.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right. It's okay to get mad. It's okay to disagree. We want that. And I think people have a hard time agreeing to disagreeing, and that's okay. Just like how I am still two toes down on the Ohio State take, which we're going to talk about that. So Cam and I both, if you guys hadn't seen it, posted a reel about me saying Ohio State could potentially, it's a key word, language is important, lose 4 games this year. With that being said, this video that we posted has 63 comments. I'm going to read some of the comments because they are fucking hilarious. So let me just... And to add fuel on the fire, this in the comments is warfare. Because it's not even Cam and I arguing. Cam has 100%. Interjected. But it is, you got Michigan fans in here. You got other people who are just arguing now. And it is amazing. I would highly... anybody go check it out. It's hilarious.
There's like 62 comments, which is a lot for us.
Yeah,
but also if you think about 62 people saying something to you, that's a lot of people.
Yeah. So
there's a lot of different opinions. We agree with some of them. Some of them are also crazy.
Oh yeah. So with that being said,
I'll let you read them.
So with that being said, somebody in the comments went, "This is straight up rage bait. These guys don't know ball. Ohio State to the chip. You can't trust a man that wears his hat backwards these days." Classic. Love that one. Great.
All right.
Let's see. Some dude with Ohio in his name just straight up went, no. It's amazing. Hold on. Some dude actually said make it 5 because they always have a problem with Michigan. That's a hotter take than me. He thinks they'll lose 5.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
pushing it for me. That's pushing it for me. Um, Another dude, this is just kind of cool. Forgetting Michigan game, LOL. That rivalry throws records out. They could lose. That Michigan game actually has a coach now. I agree. Another comment says a lot would have to go wrong for us to lose 4. I agree. Someone put the laughing.
That's probably the best comment.
Yeah. Some dude.
That's probably the most level-headed comment.
Right. Some dude put the baby emoji meme, the one where it's like laughing like that. I'm not gonna, but you're only gonna get one. Some dude got really mad and said posting content is too easy nowadays. Laughed very hard at that one.
Maybe.
Some
Do it.
Ohio State fan straight up just said horrible take. Awesome.
Valid.
Some dude challenged me and said put money on it then. Actually like that comment. That was good.
You could.
Good.
You could.
I could.
And technically, you don't even have to put money on them winning or losing 4 games. You could just put money on them losing more than 2.
Absolutely. Another dude did like another emote with a no and a spray bottle, like you spray with cats, like no.
Yeah.
Another. Okay.
I did see the comment too. Someone did say like, "You had me," and this is how I was.
Yeah.
He was the same as me. You had me until the USC game.
That's fair. I get it.
100% agreed with that comment. For me, I like that guy. We're locked in.
People are saving the video now and adding receipts, and they'll be back in November. There's like 4 comments about this, so
Good.
can't wait for you guys to come back and dog me. It's gonna be great.
See, but that's the thing. The only thing I'm gonna rebuttal on is you don't know ball. I would say no.
Yeah.
Like these people making these types of takes, Kale, other people, other podcasters, other analysts, all that stuff. People making those type of takes. For me, 9 times out of 10, know more ball than the people that are just going off of. All right, they were a good team last
Recency
year.
bias.
It's Ohio State. It's Alabama. They're gonna win. They're gonna make the Natty. No one had Indiana. I'm sure if Kale last year said Indiana's win the Natty, hot take.
People would call me stupid and any other name under the sun.
Yeah.
So I'll read a couple more.
That doesn't mean he doesn't know ball at all.
Which, if you
Just
disagree,
wanna throw
Jim,
that
if
out
you
there.
say I don't know ball, cool. I'm not gonna take it personal. Fine. Been called worse. It's great.
Proof to us you know ball.
Yeah.
Give us reasons.
Yeah. Talk to us again. Say it in the comments. Again, I actually love that I'm hearing from you guys finally. Now it's great. Another person said say no to crack. It's great. Actually, say no to crack. I commented about that and I said always because I agree with them. Say no to crack, kids.
I second that.
I second that. It's great.
I second that.
This is by far one of the funniest ones. It's actually flagged by TikTok, and I don't know why. This is my favorite comment out of all of them. It says, it's possible you move out of your mommy's basement this year, too. Fucking amazing. That is an amazing comment, and it's just like, it brings me so much joy because it's so funny. It's the best.
That's a good comment. I mean, all the comments we got. We also got comments because Kale had some takes about the Cowboys.
I was actually going to talk about that. There
those were
is
some
one I
good
want to read
ones.
from that. I'm sorry. I have to.
From the Cowboys?
Yes, I have to read from it. I'm so sorry because it's
All
so
right.
fucking hilarious. Obviously, you guys, some of you saw that I said like real Cowboy fans don't say this is our year. I'm standing by that. One of the comments, it got flagged too. Another one said, let's start a podcast. That's hilarious. But this one is hilarious. He said, bro, most of them do. In person and all over every platform. We have reached that magical time of this is our year. Then he goes, for these cuck-ass fans. Good Lord. Cracks me up. That one and the one I just read, golden. It's awesome that we're hearing from you guys now. So
maybe that's, yeah. No, I like it. And that's why today we're also going to talk about maybe some more potentially hot takes.
We're going to talk about some hot takes.
We're going to a little bit more, potentially.
But I just wanted to talk about those.
We like it.
It's hot takes, baby. We love it.
Those comments are good.
So, Cam, I'm going to let you take it away from here.
Maybe not hot takes. Yeah, these maybe not hot takes, but at least opinions. We're going to get some opinions.
Heavily opinionated.
That might divide people.
Let's do it.
So the first one, and these come from our boy Avery. These are some questions he's wondering that we can talk about. I like them,
Avery.
so we're going to talk about them.
Love you, babe.
First one is, and I think this is reference to quarterbacks mostly.
Okay.
First round picks should be benched for their first season. If we're talking quarterbacks, I agree.
If we're
talking quarterbacks, I agree.
And Cam and I have talked about this off pod.
Yep.
I think putting in quarterbacks too early is bad, actually. because you're not actually
Mm-hmm.
you're not actually coaching them, training them to do the right things. They develop bad habits. Unfortunately, the Bears were really good at
Yep.
that. One team that's really good at doing the opposite is the Green Bay Packers. They sit the quarterback for 3-4 years. They develop them. Brett Favre,
Mahomes.
Mahomes. There has been statistics to back that up. That if you sit them and let them practice, they're better. Not just throwing them
And
into
just
the fire. I
watch
can't say like there has been
and just
lightning in a
learn.
bottle before. There has.
Yeah.
But nine
Yeah.
times out of 10, it's probably not going to be very good. So I'm actually like, I hope Fernando Mendoza doesn't start this year. I truly hope he's benched the whole season.
Yeah. So yeah, you mentioned the Bears.
I
We
did.
saw with Trubisky.
Yep.
We saw with Justin Fields. So I agree with that. If we're talking quarterbacks, if we're talking other positions, don't necessarily agree with that.
No.
I think there's people, whether it's receivers, running backs, DBs,
Yep.
linebackers, if they're good enough and you can plug and play them, do it.
Yeah, because
Get them out there immediately.
a good example of that is the Eagles with Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. Rookie starters
Bro.
who balled out, I think made a Pro Bowl or All Pro, then won a Super Bowl, and they're still balling. Uh-oh. Game loss. Don't worry about that, guys.
Yep, 100%.
And again, Ezekiel
No,
Elliott,
100%.
rookie running back,
Yep.
led the league in rushing his rookie season. So it's like it can happen, but with quarterback specifically, no.
Yeah, quarterback's a little different.
Quarterback is
Quarterback's a little
different.
different. So I agree.
That's a good question. Good hot take from Avery. Good one, Avery.
All right, here's the next one.
Yeah.
Is Kyler Murray the comeback player of the year?
Ooh.
If not, who is?
Ooh.
That's a good one. Bro's kind of cooking.
Well, it would help me, and maybe this is me not doing my research, that if I had examples of other players, but
I mean, if you can't think of any off the top of your head, then I would say Kyler's your guy.
yes, because in that system with Kevin, I trust him to develop Kyler now properly. Again, Cardinals do great things, and
We're
just
both
doing
very
wrong.
excited, though.
And I'm excited that
We're
he's on a
both
good
very
team.
excited for Kyler.
So
Yeah.
I truly think he'll probably will. And again, with a
I can see
better
it.
receiving core, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, better offensive line, better coach. I truly agree that he'll probably win it most likely.
I can see that being. I think that's the safest bet.
Yeah.
I agree.
100%.
And also, too, like I said, Kale and I are also just excited for Kyler.
Yeah, dude.
And his change of scenery.
I think he needs it.
And yeah, no, we're excited. Because, I mean, we saw, it might not be the exact same as like what happened with Sam Darnold being in Minnesota.
Yep.
That was like kind of like you mentioned earlier, just like lightning in a bottle one year. Everyone kind of talked down on Sam Darnold. He still proved that he was good after the fact, won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
With Kyler, this just might be what he needs.
Redemption.
Because again, I've talked about Jonathan Gannon.
Mm-hmm.
Never really liked him.
Yeah.
I specifically did not think he was a player's coach. And with Kyler, yeah, maybe it's like a personality type thing where you gotta kind of work around that
Stop
a little
playing
bit.
Call
But
of Duty.
still, yeah, but still, with that, Gannon was a defensive-minded coach either way.
Yeah, not a,
You know,
not
now he's
heavily
going to
offense, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to like a legitimate quarterback whisperer
I agree.
in a way.
I agree,
So I think I'm very excited for him. So I agree. I think he should be the comeback player of the year if everything goes well.
Again, he
So,
looks like
I like that
he
one.
looks like Papa Smurf running back there. He looks like a child. So I don't know if you guys have seen the memes with they put up baby legs
He
on
does.
him. They're amazing. Not to dog on him,
But it's okay because
hilarious.
he's holding up for the short kings,
He
bro.
is holding up for them short kings. We love the short kings.
And this is another one from Avery.
Rip it.
But we can also probably send this shit to Edgar, who goes to Boulder.
For fuck's sake.
This is in reference to the CU Buffaloes
Edgar,
for college
my
football.
boy.
Will Deion Sanders leave CU after this season?
Yep. I truly think he will.
If we're leaving that open ended, as that counts for firing, mutual
ways.
ending of
Yep.
contracts, mutual parting ways, health. If we can count everything in there, yes.
So
I think this is his last year
if
for
I'm
Colorado.
if I'm picking a specific reason, I'm gonna go off this: mutual and health.
Mutual. I think mutual. I think it'll be mutual.
I truly think that he'll. Again, Edgar might kill me for saying this. Don't care. I think he's gonna go to Florida State. He might even go to the NFL. I think he's just going to go to another coaching job, honestly, or he might just quit because of health. That's where I'm at with my two.
See, that might be where I disagree. I think bro retires.
That could very well happen, man. And honestly, it's maybe not that far fetched. Honestly, I think it's pretty...
That is just me. So put it this way, I looked at Colorado's schedule.
Hmm.
I looked at the, all the odds, everything with the over under blah blah blah. I think it's tough for them to win 5 games this year.
Yeah.
And I think that leads to a lot of questions if they only win 4 or 5 games. And then I think that leads to, like you said, the mutual parting of
Yeah.
ways. I don't think they want to fire him. I don't think he wants to say he quits. So I think it's like that mutual,
Yeah.
they part ways. Could he become a coach somewhere else? Sure. Is Florida State reasonable? Yeah. Because I think Norvell's on the hot
Norvell
seat.
is on the hot seat.
I think he's on the hot seat. He pretends like he's
He
not.
is.
I think he
Let's
is.
call the elephant in the
They have
room.
a bad season. That could be a mutual parting of ways as
Yeah,
well.
man.
And then that's an open job. You bring your guy to his alma mater, and then you have like a great storyline there. But at the same time, love Deion Sanders. He's not the top tier college football coach that people say he is. Like he's nowhere near the top.
No.
He did turn a team from 1-11 to 9-4 after
awesome.
2 seasons. That's great. That was the peak.
Yeah.
And if 9-4 is what you want to go for, go ahead.
Like
But it's been dropping.
Yeah.
It's dropping already.
Mm-hmm. They're not prime.
Like, I hate
it's
to
not
say it.
primetime Boulder anymore, like how it was
It's not.
a year ago.
It was a fun one season.
Yeah.
But even that season ended with a really tough beatdown
That
in the
Kansas
bowl
game
game to
was rough
BYU.
to watch.
That too. But also, yeah, their last game of the year, they lost to BYU in a bowl game.
Yeah, they got their
You know,
ass
like-
kicked, bro.
Again, expectations are different for every team.
Sure.
We've talked about it. Minnesota, their expectation is let's go 6-6. Let's make a bowl game.
Every
Maybe
year.
we can win 8 games.
Yep. Great
Maybe
for you.
we can
Good
win
for
8.
you, man.
And that's fine for them. Colorado expected a natty, pretty much.
Which is wild.
Like that's literally what they expected.
Okay.
Like after that first game against TCU, that's what they expected. His first game coaching,
That team was not that
21
good.
point underdogs. They beat TCU. They expected Deion's going to bring a natty.
No.
That's not the expectations.
No.
Bowl game, yeah.
Sure.
That's an expectation.
Yeah.
Missed it last year.
They did.
Probably won't make it this year.
Not a chance in hell, bud.
So that's under expectations. So I think Deion Sanders, this is last year at Colorado, especially with the fact that he doesn't have a son there anymore.
Yep.
Neither of his sons. He doesn't have Travis Hunter anymore, who I think he did look after as a son. There's nothing tying him there.
I think people, and maybe I'm gonna rub Edgar the wrong way, they're hyped for Juju, which 5-star QB, flip from USC to Colorado, love that. But Juju played last year, and he really was kind of underwhelming.
He got benched.
Yeah, he got benched, and
for Ryan Staub, who's now at Tennessee.
And my point
He
being
did
with
get
that
benched.
is I want Juju to succeed. I want every college football player to succeed, but. Again, hypothetical, if Deion Sanders were to leave, I wouldn't be surprised if Juju hit that transfer portal. Would not be shocked at all, honestly. So maybe I'm going to piss off some CU fans. Edgar, Avery, I don't know, but it is what it is.
I don't want to jump the gun here. This could be talked about as a hot take, but Juju, I get kind of vibes of Malachi Nelson, who was at USC, then went to Boise State. Then UTEP, and even lost his job at UTEP as a former 5-star quarterback.
That's because I don't want that label on him, though. I don't want him to be that.
No, that's just the vibes I get as of now.
And that's fair.
As of now.
That's a good...
But again, I could be wrong because of the same type of vibes I got from Dante Moore a little bit for his first season at UCLA. But on that same note, might be a change of scenery.
Hey, that helps.
Because after Dante, and back to what we just talked about was sitting. After Dante left UCLA and sat for a year at Oregon, boom. Actually hit his stride.
Yeah.
Actually started flowing. And Dan Lanning just was on an interview at the Big Ten Media Day. Talking about their ability to not only find good portal quarterbacks, but find those that are willing to sit a year.
Develop, like how we talked about 10 minutes ago. Developing.
So we talked about that.
I don't know why everybody wants this to just throw a quarterback in and do it like that. Development is so critical for any player, not just a quarterback.
Yep.
So
So I like that. Just ties right into what we were saying earlier.
Yeah, man.
And because a lot of people are obviously still, dude. A lot of people I saw were talking about, Dylan only went there because he thought Dante Moore was going to the draft. Do you think Dylan Raiola, while talking to the Oregon coaching staff, would not have had an inclination of what Dante Moore is doing,
Yeah, come on.
or that there wouldn't be a possibility that he's staying.
He's in cahoots with that. They know. They're not.
No,
Okay, let's
no,
just not talk about Dante Moore. That's stupid. That's bad. That's
no.
bad business or
Raiola
whatever you want to call
knew,
it.
yeah, Raiola knew he might have to sit. I think it's good for
Which
him
is
because again,
fine.
he showed flashes in Nebraska, but he was nowhere near that top tier
He
quarterback
wasn't
that
the
people
five-star
expected from
quarterback,
him.
man. No.
No, but it showed flashes.
Yeah, he did.
It's just like that's what I'm saying. Give him a year,
Yeah.
let him sit, and I think next year, after Dante
Pop him at the
leaves, not
party,
this
man.
upcoming year, the year after, we might be talking about him. Is all right. Where's he going to go in the NFL draft?
Yeah.
You
Could be
know.
a first-round
So
talent.
that exactly. So I liked what Dan Lanning said. I agree with it. Kind of goes back to what we just talked about. But like those are really my biggest takes that I was going to talk about today. I guess in other news, I don't know if you saw what Mike McCarthy said,
No.
and everyone's kind of blowing up about that, talking about how the Steelers will not be doing live tackling throughout training camp.
Why?
Nothing new.
Yeah.
Other teams have done
I
that.
don't know why
Steelers
this
have done that
is
in the past.
major news right
People
now.
are blowing up about it. Yeah.
Huh.
People don't like it.
Interesting.
Talking about I can't wait to see all the missed tackles in week 1.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay, that's what? They're playing. They're
Yeah.
practicing smart. You don't need to hit your players. Just
And again, Mike McCarthy is not a bad
no.
coach.
I think people just again
Well,
Dallas bad take. Like he was good for Dallas, but I think he just
I
ran.
think
I think
so.
he just ran his timeout. I was over him if I'm being honest
Yeah,
with you. I wanted him gone, but I don't wish ill
that's
for
fine.
him. He's a Super Bowl winning head
Mm-mm.
coach.
He's an experienced head
Yeah.
coach. He's been through how many off seasons by this point? And he said, "This is what I've learned.
Yeah.
I'm going to do no live tackling for the team. We're going to try to prevent injuries." That, and he even acknowledged that's going to make certain like goal line drills more difficult if you're not doing live tackling to the ground. He acknowledged that,
Mm-hmm.
but he said this is things he's worked on over the off seasons, and this is what he thinks works best to minimize injuries. So they're going forward with that. People are all, "Oh my God, like
So
Steelers are going to suck," which they might, but that's not going to be the reason
So
to me.
another thing, and I just thought of a hot topic that's pretty new, but to segue into speaking of non-tackling, you want to know who practices like that? Kurt Signetti.
That's right.
Rest over physicality, or I don't know what the exact quote is,
Yep.
but resting is super
Yep. It's like
important for
recovery.
Kurt Signetti. And you might want
Yep.
to take a page out of his book, NFL, or just anybody,
Yeah.
because clearly what he's doing is working. But
And speaking of Kirk and
let's
Eddie
do it.
too,
Let's talk about it. I was
I
gonna
don't
bring
even
that
know.
up.
Did you see his
Oh yeah.
last
Oh yeah.
comment?
I wanted to talk about that.
Dude, all his comments are good. Like even last year when he was like, "Google me, I win,"
He just
and
bang,
then people
bang,
started
bang.
fucking gassing on him, and what did he do? He won the
Won.
Natty. And then this year they were talking about what was it like? You have a bigger target on your back. People are gonna come hunting for you. And he says, "I bought a bigger gun."
Hell yeah, dude.
Like,
Fucking
bro,
love that fucking. Let's
like,
go.
come
That
on.
attitude is great. And I love
And then
the
too,
shade he
like,
threw at the SEC too, brother. Dude,
yeah,
all the Big
yeah.
Ten coaches are coming out for blood. Not just
Oh.
Ignetti. Bielema from Illinois, bro. I forgot who else did it.
That's another great topic that I do want to talk about because I did see a hypothetical. Everything seems hypothetical, but that's okay.
Yeah.
For SEC versus Big Ten, like if we did have a straight SEC versus Big Ten schedule, just pretend
Yeah.
we had that.
Mhm.
And my final take on that is this, and you can tell me if you agree or not. Top Big Ten beats top SEC. However, bad or mid SEC beats bad or mid Big Ten. So in that case, I guess I'm saying the Big Ten is a little top heavy, and those top teams run the SEC, but the SEC is a deeper conference, and even the technically mid teams in the SEC run the mid teams of the Big Ten. So like if you put Missouri against let's say Iowa this upcoming year, because Iowa did just beat Vanderbilt last year, but this upcoming year, I'd take Missouri.
So if we're
If you put Arkansas, who's at the bottom of the SEC, against Purdue, they are smoking Purdue.
So I agree with you to an extent. There's like a couple like key points that I want to point out. So if are we strictly talking about this upcoming season then? Like if I
Yep,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
we can keep it strict to this
So
upcoming
let's not
season.
talk about the past. Upcoming season,
Yeah.
yes, I'm agreeing with you to an extent because you made valid points about like Missouri against Iowa. Yeah, I'm picking Missouri. Mont Hardy, Austin
Yeah,
Simmons, like yeah,
and those are probably considered mid for each conference respectively. Like both those teams, I could see going 8-4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like those are some mid teams. But then if we look at the top, like if we look at Ohio State and Oregon,
Mm-hmm.
I think if you put Oregon against Georgia, Oregon's winning.
Oh yeah.
If you put Ohio State against Georgia,
Yeah.
Ohio State's winning.
Yes. Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Like the top of it, I think those teams with this upcoming current roster are winning. And then, like, let's say you go past Ohio State and Oregon, maybe you have Indiana, which a lot of people are still down on. I don't agree with that, but that's another story.
Whatever.
But if you take Indiana this upcoming year and put them against Ole Miss, it's a close one, but I still think Indiana
I
wins
agree
that.
with you, and I'm very
And I still
high
think
on
Ole Miss is a very talented roster. They're gonna make the playoffs. A lot of people are still also taking them out of the playoffs. No, they're making the playoffs. They're a playoff team, but I still think the Indiana team beats Ole Miss, even though it's close. But then I think Ole Miss smokes most other teams in the Big Ten.
I think
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree with you to that extent. I think they smoked most teams, and hell, even in the SEC, depending on the game, I truly think Ole Miss will give a run for their money. Like when Ole Miss plays LSU,
That's gonna be such a good game.
can't wait for it. I might be leaning towards a little bit of Ole Miss, a little hotty toddy action.
I am just because of the bad taste in their mouth that I think they have
Yeah.
from Lane Kiffin's departure. And Lane Kiffin did come out recently and say he regrets the way he left, and that's good. I'm glad he
Oh man,
acknowledged
good
that.
for you.
But still, at the same time, dude, like the fact is, dude, I'm so certain he tried to get Kawan, he tried to get Trinidad, like to come
Well, he
over.
did.
I'm pretty sure Trinidad.
They
I'm pretty sure
validated
the
it, didn't
Trinidad
they?
one's confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there was because they asked him in an interview, yo, if you get your NCAA waiver like passed, are you going to LSU or are you staying in Ole Miss? And he already said Ole Miss. Like he said he would think about it, but he said Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Like so, Lane tried, and players didn't follow. Some did, but then some LSU players also flipped to Ole Miss. You know, so I think there's gonna be, dude. I think if anything, that's gonna be one of the games where there's some fights, which
Can't
I don't
wait.
want to say I want to
Can't
see,
wait.
but that's gonna show the passion behind
Can't
it.
wait.
And then too, like, oh, I was just talking about this with someone else, bro. Apparently, again, non-confirmed, but apparently Lane Kiffin hated the Navy helmet, Navy jersey, gray pants combo for Ole Miss. That's like the first combo they wore after he
You're
left.
dumb as shit. They're amazing.
But that's all I'm saying is like he didn't like it. That's the first thing they wore. Like that's just the pettiness. That's just the
Let's keep it
pettiness,
low,
the
man.
anger.
Let's take some
So I
low blows
think
in
week
there.
4, dude. Yeah, when that shit rolls around, like Ole Miss is gonna be ready. It's gonna be hotty toddy.
Hotty toddy.
And I think they're gonna win, bro.
I agree
Like
with
that's
you,
that's
man.
one of that's and oh my god, I have to go to a wedding that
Oh,
weekend.
you're fucking screwed.
It's a 5:30 kickoff, 6:30 Illinois time, which is where I'll be for the wedding. But I'm gonna have to watch it.
Whenever
I'll have to stick
whoever's
with
up at
it.
the altar, you better sneaky. You better be like, all right, happy for you. Clap, claps. But
Yeah, I'm so happy for them. I'm really excited for the
yeah,
wedding.
yeah.
But I'm gonna have to watch that game a little bit, bro.
college football, though, man. Honestly, that's not really a hot take. I don't think that's a hot take.
I don't think so.
Ole Miss and LSU game. But with the SEC and the Big Ten, another argument, because I slept on this after our last episode, a little intoxicated, but you did sway me, and I had a conversation with my coworker, too, about this. The Big Ten is running this right now.
Yeah,
Like, truly,
yeah.
like, this could be a hot take for people. I don't think it is. Like, the past 3 winners, all Big Ten. Let's acknowledge that. Like you said before, the past bowl
yeah.
games, Big Ten has been sweeping
Ten.
them. It's very heavily running with the Big Ten. And people are not okay with that, including my Lord and Savior,
it
Nick
is.
Saban. Like, he's getting
But
upset,
see,
and that's okay.
he made some comments. Still love Nick Saban. I'm still fine with it.
He has
But like
bias.
even speaking
He has
of bowl,
bias. It's all good.
even speaking of bowl games though, last year LSU snuck by Baylor
Barely,
in the bowl game.
yeah. And then
Yeah,
and then
and there's
Houston
Baylor.
kicked the shit out of LSU. So it's like, I get
Yeah,
Houston's on the
or
up
sorry,
and up.
so yeah, 2 years
Yeah.
ago, and then yeah, Houston last year. Like
But, like,
it,
again, this...
other teams, Big 12, they're coming up.
Yeah, but another thing, too, like, we're not talking out of pocket here, guys. Like, you can go and look this shit up for validation. Cam and I aren't speaking
And this
out
is
of our
coming
ass.
from a Bama
This is
fan,
coming from a
an
diehard Bama
SEC
fan.
guy.
Like, again, love Illinois. They won't be good this year. I love both of them, but more top-heavy with Bama. Like, this SEC doesn't run it anymore, guys, and that's okay. It doesn't mean it can't sway
yeah.
over to the SEC eventually, like how it was in the
It
past
might.
when Cam and I were both younger, and, like, fucking Auburn.
It was SEC
Alabama. It
dominant,
was very SEC
100%.
dominant, very heavily.
100%. And I have my own feelings towards that. You know, I think the under the table shit
Oh
was
yeah,
still going on. It was just
100%.
heavier in the SEC.
Nick Saban was paying
So I
players,
saw,
and that's okay. But now everybody gets
bro,
paid.
yeah, I think like fucking Derrick Henry and Najee Harris have both accidentally slipped on podcasts that they were getting
Yeah,
paid.
and you know what?
And then
They
two,
should
bro,
be.
yeah, no,
They literally
100%. But I'm
should
just
be
saying,
getting
like under the
paid.
table. Yeah, but there's an episode of Last Chance U where a receiver from Texas Tech going to fucking, what was it, the Mississippi Community College, whatever, for that season,
Oh yeah.
he mentioned he had $2,000 per week left over from his per diem. That's getting paid. That's just a
Yeah,
little
it's
sneaky loophole to pay them.
oh yeah. It's just a
Like
way
two
around it.
grand, $2,000 a week.
Guys,
That's a payment
I've been on per diem one time. I got $60.
a day,
Like, come
maybe
on. I'm not getting
if
two
you're
grand
lucky.
a day. Like, come on, let's be
And
so
then,
for
oh
real.
my god, bro, you're gonna get me down some rabbit holes. But like Cal Poly a couple years ago got banned from the postseason because they found out that
Oh,
players had an extra like
bro,
$70 per week.
god damn it.
So don't.
It's like the fucking and I don't want to
It's so inconsistent. It's so
and
inconsistent.
you,
So
it's
don't. Yeah, I guess don't even get me started down that
let's
rabbit
talk
hole.
about Connor Stallions. Let's piss off some more Ohio State fans.
Oh god, yeah, we could.
Let's talk about that a little bit. Anybody watched the Netflix documentary last year? It's pretty good. And
It was good.
this is coming
I
from
still
Go ahead. Go
back
ahead.
to Saban. Back to Saban. I agree with Saban. It's not as big of a deal as everyone's saying.
Nope.
Everyone's trying to vacate wins and all this shit. Not that big of a deal. I agreed with Saban that most teams do it. They just got caught. And also at the same time, switch your fucking signs. Switch your signs. That's what you're supposed to do. Because two, yes, he went to a game. He was in person. He broke regulations. But at the same time, if you're reviewing footage, you'll be able to fucking review the sideline signs and shit and see the same things he
Switch him
saw.
up.
And if you're able, and you can figure it out just like he did. You can figure it out
Hey,
by
dude,
watching it. You can
he's a
watch the
smart
signs. You can watch
motherfucker.
the hand signals. And if you can figure it out, good for you. But you can do the same shit watching film as he did being in the stands. He just did it the wrong way.
Like
And again, teams do that, bro.
and again, I am no Michigan fan, Ohio State fan. People
Nah,
probably
me
think I
neither.
fucking hate Ohio State. I don't. I like Ohio State. I like a lot of their players. They're amazing. I don't root for them. Same with Michigan. Love the game. That is my favorite rivalry of all time.
Yeah.
I absolutely
I
love
root for
watching
players.
that. Yeah, root for players. But they just so happened to get caught. And then that was the
I know, I
example.
see.
That
No.
was the example. And
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
even want to
saying.
use language as caught. Because every team
No,
was doing
that
it.
and that is not the reason they won the Natty.
No.
I hate when people say that's the only reason they won the Natty.
And
Because also this shit came out after the Central Michigan game, which was what, week 2?
yeah.
Week 2?
Mm-hmm.
So by the Natty, 15 weeks later, maybe 17, 18 weeks later, teams already heard about this shit, so they should have been prepared.
So
They should have been like, oh, this team might be stealing my signs. I'm going to be a little bit more prepared
yeah, let's
and hide that shit.
camouflage it a little bit. Let's put some other
Exactly.
like,
So that's not the reason they won the Natty, bro.
fail-safe.
Not at all.
Another thing that I saw, and again, this is old news. We're just talking about it because why not? You know,
Yep.
it's still fun to talk about. So another thing that I saw, I think recently, maybe even a year ago, when this was hot and like really up in the news, a Ohio State player, a defensive end, won't name names. He plays for the Steelers now. Was basically validating like this Michigan team was good, and the only time he was like something's off wasn't their natty run. It was a year or two before they ran a play they had never ran before, and Michigan caught it.
Interesting.
So again, Ohio State player, pretty. I like this player. I'm not gonna name his name. This is not my place to say. But even he
You
was
can probably
like,
guess it, but
yeah, people can probably use context clues. But even he was like, huh. Like when they won the Natty, obviously like, they had a good team and all the other stuff that was going on. But even he was noticing that before they won a Natty. But also like other people, like again, it's odd, it's
That
weird,
is
but
interesting.
also interesting too. You didn't know that.
Yeah.
So that
But
on
again,
another podcast.
one Natty in, what was it, 30, 40 years?
They won it the year I was born. So I'm not gonna say how
So
old
if
I
they're
am.
yeah,
But
so
people
if
can
that's
context.
if that's what, 2 Natties and we'll say 40 years, they must not be good cheaters.
And,
if that's all they've won.
And I'll piss off Ohio State fans too. You guys have only won 2 in recency. Other teams have
Yeah.
won more. And does that mean
Yeah.
they cheated? Like again, I'll throw my team out. Alabama,
Exactly.
they might have cheated. They could have, again, paying players under the table when it wasn't allowed.
The only thing I'll say Bama might have done is the same thing, just as Saban said with the cheating of signs. Alabama did not do anything different than every other team that had
They're
power.
just one of the
Like
blue chips.
we've heard about the Tennessee fucking money in the bottom of McDonald's bags.
Yep.
So no, Bama did not do anything different than any other top tier team was doing.
Yep.
So I don't think they were cheating. We saw what Johnny Manziel got away with.
Go watch the Johnny Manziel documentary. It'll go into detail about it.
If he got away with that, can you imagine what teams were getting away with if they actually had their organization involved in like trying to do what they were doing with loopholes?
People just want a scapegoat. It's okay, but also like
it's fine.
Watch what you say because every college team is like
I'm not
this.
letting Michigan be.
No.
I'm not letting Michigan be a scapegoat.
And this is coming from a Michigan hater too. I'm not a Michigan fan.
People are acting like, yeah, Michigan's natty is equivalent to 2017 UCF claiming it. No. They fucking won it.
They won it.
They won it. That's it. They got it.
And people can still be mad about it. Valid. That's okay. At the time, I wasn't really too happy.
Guess where the trophy is?
It's in Michigan. It's in Ann Arbor. I'm not going to say it's a team
there
up north. It's Michigan.
No.
But
no. And then, does UCF have a trophy?
No.
Because they didn't win. Does Illinois have trophies from 1951? Maybe. Fake.
They're in the janitor's closet fucking collecting dust.
Don't deserve it. That's another maybe hot take.
You want to get on it?
Kale
Go ahead.
Might agree.
Go ahead.
Leave it in the comments. Do you guys really think Natty's pre-BCS era count? And I believe it's 1998 that the BCS era started. Do you believe Natty's prior to that count? Because if you look at 1950s and before that, there's some years where 4 teams claim it, so they all have it.
That's dumb.
Exactly. So that's all I'll leave out there.
Like,
my thoughts are no. No.
Also with
any Natty pre-BCS.
Also, you shouldn't.
Because dude, there's
data
natty. Out there.
You shouldn't be claiming.
No, but there's literally data out there that talks about the biases of the previous systems for determining the national championship winner. Because a lot of them weren't head-to-head games. They weren't head-to-head games.
Yeah.
It was like a mathematical shit, and then one of the fucking mathematical like equations to figure out the natty winner. I think one of the, whatever year it was for that team that won it, the dude was an alumni from that school.
Oh, imagine that.
So the bias was there immediately.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, anything pre-BCS, and then BCS had its issues.
Oh yeah.
But at the very least for the BCS, it was the top 2 teams.
And that's fair. That's where it should be.
Head to head.
Top 2 teams need to be up there.
Head.
It don't matter if you're Group of 5 or Power 5 or whatever you are. I don't give a shit.
And then that was different. Yeah. So now, like, we saw it. Ohio State winning, I think, is a testament. I think they were the 7th seed.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And they won it.
Steamrolled teams.
Yeah. Like, it was a close game-ish versus Notre Dame in the actual natty.
Which I don't want to blow out. I'd rather be it close.
They still had pretty good control.
Yeah.
So,
go ahead.
I'll leave it there.
Yeah. One more hot topic. Not really a hot topic. More of a discussion. But we're going to talk about NIL as a whole. I think we talked about it on this podcast.
Okay.
I just want a quick little 5-minute, and then we can wrap it up, nightcap it. I think there needs to be more control of NIL. And what I'm getting at is I fully, truly believe that student athletes should be getting paid because you're using their
100%.
name, image, and likeness. And now I love that they're getting paid. But with that said, I am extremely, extremely against players transferring every fucking year. I hate that. I do not agree with that.
And this is something we've talked about before when it comes to like, all right, first year freebie, go ahead. Transfer. Maybe second year, maybe you do miss a quarter of the season. Maybe you do miss 3 games.
You do it again,
stuff like that.
Half a season.
Yeah, maybe stuff like that. Unless you can get a solid waiver of why you're transferring, like if you have like sick family back home, you're transferring back home, stuff like that. But I don't think that's ever going to happen. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think that's ever going to be in place. The other fix for this, contracts need to be better written and better upheld because we've already seen issues with like Nico Yamaleva's little brother, Matt Madden. Nico, UCLA, Madden. We saw that with him leaving Arkansas for UCLA.
And even Dante Moore.
Yeah. But see, that was different because there's no contract.
Okay, fair. So then you're just fucked.
Yeah. So there's no They didn't write a contract. He took the NIL and he left.
Okay, sorry.
But there's no contract.
It sucks for you.
So that's valid.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of a shitty move, but at the same time, if I'm an 18-year-old kid and I make $300,000, I'm taking it. I don't give a fuck.
You
No
don't have the shit
contract.
in
I'm
writing.
leaving.
Fuck you. I'm leaving. Take the money. All right, boss.
But now there's literally, speaking of LSU and Ole Miss again, there's 2 Ole Miss players that just left for LSU. LSU is now suing them
Oh, holy fuck.
for no payment on the contract. So they took NIL money. They went to LSU.
Yeah.
There was a breach of contract
As
because
it
the NIL
was.
money, I believe, was specific to them staying with Ole Miss.
Well,
There's certain stipulations
they did
in
breach
there.
a contract.
So they left. They contacted them, no contact back for 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
So then they contacted LSU saying, please pay us this amount based on the contract. LSU said no.
Oh fuck.
So now they're proceeding with like litigation.
Yeah, court battles and shit. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So that can bring it up. If are these contracts out there, they need to be upheld a little better.
Mm-hmm.
There needs to be more enforcement.
Some like checks and
but
balances
also
would be good.
checks and balances, but also LSU, if they're taking these players from the portal and promising them NIL, low key, there should be some language in there maybe that LSU now takes over. It's like the NFL.
Yeah.
Like they might need to buy out that part of the contract.
Yes, I agree wholeheartedly.
There needs to be more shit with that.
Yes, they just need to be smarter about it. Like I don't give it like colleges make a lot of money. I'm more towards the player if I'm being
100%.
honest with you. So when that happens, I don't fucking feel bad for them because they make a fuck ton of money off of them. So fuck you.
No. Yeah, so again, those players going to LSU, they should probably be helped out by LSU.
I agree. But
again, you should probably return contact after 30 days if you're about to get sued.
Yeah, that's
a different story.
You're gonna get
and then last topic I'll talk about before we wrap it up. Sponsorships on jerseys. For college.
Yeah.
I don't love it.
I don't hate it. I'm in the middle.
I'd prefer it not to be there.
Because JP Morgan
but
just
I do
got
understand.
one with Ohio State, right?
Yeah. Or maybe not JP.
Just
some bank.
Regardless.
No. Yeah. Was it SoFi?
I don't know. Some fucking bank, some Fortune 500 company is paying into
Ohio
State. I don't love it either.
Like if it was different, like maybe say if it was Illinois State in Bloomington, Illinois, or Normal, Illinois, and it was Rivian, maybe kind of cool.
That's cool.
They're headquartered there. Or State Farm. They're headquartered there.
Fucks with that.
Yeah, a little bit different. Or like Arkansas, that's Tyson, Chicken Nuggies.
Yeah, Chicken Nuggies.
They're headquartered there. Walmart is headquartered there. That'd make a little bit of sense.
Yeah.
I still don't love it. Maybe on the field. Put it on the field.
I think there's other places that we can promote that. Scoreboard, field, bleachers, signage.
These big ass companies do not need us seeing their name on on every single jersey of every
they're just marketing
fucking player.
They're just marketing it now.
Yeah, so I don't love it.
I don't love it either.
It's going to be a slippery slope.
It's going to happen though. Clearly, it's already happening this past week. Ohio State, so it's happening. It's coming up.
Yeah.
College football.
Notre Dame. No, Notre Dame was SoFi, I think.
Oh.
Notre Dame was SoFi.
Okay, I got you.
I believe.
I got you.
I don't know. I'm getting mixed up. There's a lot of teams that are coming out with their little jersey patches. Like, I don't love it.
Neither do I.
That's the last thing I'll bring up.
But it happens. So, anyway, that is episode 51. A wraps. Please like, share, subscribe. Again, we post YouTube Reels, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. Again, comment them on them. Call us an idiot or agree with us. We want some more warfare in the comments. It's great. It's beautiful.
Let us know.
We're going to get back on into a set schedule because we are less than like 30 days from college football and the NFL, and we're stoked. So we're going to go back to Tuesdays, Thursdays. We'll be bumping this shit out again like how last year we were doing Tuesdays and Thursdays. More stuff's to come in. We're talking behind cameras. We have all this stuff lined up. So we're excited for that. So just be patient with us. Again, we're not really on a schedule at the moment. Again, life takes away. But again, we appreciate all of you. We love you. Cam, you got anything for the ladies and gentlemen?
No, I'm all good. But just look more into Reggie Sanders or Barry Sanders versus Reggie Bush.
Boom, boom, boom. Fucking little jab. All right, well, that's your 2 favorite delinquents from the podcast from Saturdays to Sunday. We'll see y'all next week. We love y'all. Bye.